What is up? It's Jan back at it again with another nerdy bookish video. This is gonna be my August most anticipated new releases. Alright, I'm pretty low energy right now. It's like 9 p.m. I need a second coffee, and I was gonna make one before this, but I thought I could stick it out, but I can't. I'm gonna make one after this. Anyway, August is a really good new release month, in my opinion. I have 17 on this list. That was after like 10 minutes of research. I didn't plan ahead for this. I'm so behind. Like, I didn't do a July version of this. There weren't many I was excited for anyway. There are so many I'm excited for August, so I was like, I have to, even though it's literally July 30th and y'all have probably already made your TBRs, so apologies in advance. But here we are, let's just get right on into it. All right, so the first book I'm gonna talk about is the one that I'm the most excited for. It sounds so good. I know I'm gonna love it. And that book is Carrie Soto is Back by... I can't even say it with a straight face. Fuck this book, do not read this book. Instead, you should watch my vlog reading this book for you so you don't have to. I'll have it linked down below. I don't know what that accent was. I don't know who I am. We're gonna move on. I'm trying to decide, should I go in publication order or should I go with the book I'm most excited for? We're gonna go in the order of this list, okay? I don't know, comment down below, do we like the publication order, even though I put the dates on here anyways, or do we wanna just like randomly, does it not matter? Let me know in the comments. Today we're doing it randomly, okay? Because I cannot be bothered to put these dates in order. Okay, the dates will be somewhere on the screen. So the very first book, the one that I'm actually like, I've been looking forward to since the beginning of the year, is Daisy Darker by Alice Feeney. Y'all know I love Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Feeney. It was in my top 10 of 2021 last year. Yep, last year was 2021. That was so redundant. I hate when I do that shit. I will link that video down below where I list my top 10. I've also read a couple of other Alice Feeney books and I enjoyed them. So I'm so excited for this. I don't even know what it's about. It gives me the guest list vibes. I haven't even read the guest list, so I don't know what I'm saying. The cover gives me guest list vibes. Okay, so there's a family reunion that leads to murder. Gothic house on a tiny tidal island. Tiny tidal, lol. At the stroke of midnight, as a storm rages, Nana is found dead. And an hour later, the next family member follows. Oh, is this like, and then there... Yep. With a wicked wink to Agatha Christie's And Then There Were None. I hate that so many books are like And Then There Were None retellings. Like there's One by One by Ruth Ware, there's 9 Lives by Peter Swanson, and I've heard both of those fucking suck. I've read 9 Lives. What am I talking about? Hated it. Worst book of the year by far for me. I don't know, we'll see, but I am still really excited for this just because it's Alice Feeney. She does such a good job of seamlessly weaving in little life lessons and like really good quotes into the plot and like within these characters' lives, and she does a really good job of making characters come to life in a relatable way, if that makes sense. Daisy Darker comes out on the 30th, and we're gonna move on to Babble by R.F. Kuang. I've heard that I am gonna absolutely love this. I'm gonna absolutely devour it. I haven't read The Poppy War. I've owned The Poppy War for months now. Haven't read it, but I think this is gonna be my first R.F. Kuang just because it's dark academia, the cover's stunning. Darian from Darian Reads absolutely loved it. I need this book on my shelves. It's black and gold, like that's my aesthetic. At first I'm still a little intimidated by this book because I feel like it's gonna be too smart for me. I feel like I'm not gonna be able to keep up, especially because I've heard R.F. Kuang's world building is insane. I know it takes place in Oxford and there are a lot of dark things going on. An organization dedicated to sabotaging the silver working that supports imperial expansion. See what I mean? Like just the synopsis alone, I'm like, what is going on? It's set in 1828. Babble is the world's center of translation and more importantly of silver working, the art of manifesting the meaning lost in translation through enchanted silver bars to magical effect. Silver working has made the British Empire unparalleled in power, and Babble's research in foreign languages serves the Empire's quest to colonize everything it encounters. Oxford, the city of dreaming spires, is a fairy tale for Robin, a utopia dedicated to the pursuit of knowledge. Knowledge serves power, and for Robin, a Chinese boy raised in Britain, serving Babble inevitably means betraying his motherland. A thematic response to the secret history and a tonal response to Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell. It's also really thick. According to Goodreads, it's 560 pages. Babble comes out on the 23rd. The next book I'm so excited for. I love The Nightmare Before Christmas. The next book I'm going to talk about is Long Live the Pumpkin Queen by Shay Earnshaw. This one comes out on Tuesday, August 2nd. I saw the cover and I was like, I don't even care. And like I've read Shay Earnshaw's The History of Wild Places and I've owned a couple of her other books as well. I'm down for this. So it's basically The Nightmare Before Christmas in novel form. So I'm super excited for that. I just love that cover. It's so cute, and I love that movie. Now I want to watch it. The next one is Wild as the Witch by Rachel Griffin. This is the author of The Nature of Witches, which was also on my top 10 of 2021. I didn't even know what it was about. I just know it's by this author and I wanted something else by her. But this one comes out on Tuesday as well. 18-year-old witch Iris Gray accidentally enacts a curse that could have dire consequences. She must team up with a boy who hates witches to make sure her magic isn't unleashed on the world. It seems like a classic YA where it's the type to have a character who needs to keep her powers a secret. It's giving me Serpent and Dove for the whole teaming up with a boy who hates witches thing. It takes place in Washington, so we got the vibes over there. She concocts the perfect curse for Pike, which is the guy who hates witches, one that will turn him into a witch. A bird swoops down and steals the curse before flying away. If the bird dies, the curse will be unleashed, and the bird is a powerful amplifier, and unleashing the curse would turn not just Pike but everyone in the region into a witch. And like, this region does not welcome witches, so okay, that's interesting. I'm not a huge fan of this cover. I definitely prefer The Nature of Witches. I love The Nature of Witches cover, but you know how I feel about real people on covers, so I'm not even surprised. Okay, the next book, These Fleeting Shadows by Katie Alice Marshall, I think. Kate Alice Marshall, I'm sorry. So I just love this cover because I've been into haunted house books for a while now, but I just read The Haunting of Ashburn House. It says it's The Haunting of Hill House meets Knives Out, because there's a bid for an inheritance, the ancestral home at Harrowstone Hall called Harrow. Harrow has haunted Helen's dreams, and now those dreams have become a waking nightmare. With each twisted revelation, Helen questions what she knows about Harrow, her family, and even herself. She no longer wonders if she wants to leave, but if she can. Oh, she no longer wonders if she wants to leave, but if she can. Sorry, emphasis on the wrong words there. This one comes out on August 9th. Kate Alice Marshall. Pretty sure she wrote The Woods Are Always Watching or something like that, which I have been meaning to read because I think it's the same author. I could be wrong. Oh, hold on. No, I'm so fucking stupid. No, Kate Alice Marshall wrote Rules for Vanishing, which is Cammie's favorite like ghost stories, so that's where I heard the name. Oh my god. Okay, I'm just gonna move on because clearly I don't know what I'm talking about, but this one, I'm here for the haunted house vibes. Okay, the next book is called The Book Eaters. It comes out on August 2nd as well. Ooh, this Tuesday. All I needed to know to put this on this list was that it's about this family or group of people who eat books and then retain all of a book's content after eating it. So like, they don't read, they just eat them. And it's like, can I do that? I feel like that takes away the fun of reading, don't you think? But this gives me the vibes of Horrid by Katrina Leno. If you know, you know. I think that's all I want to say because that's all I know. That's so cute. Spy novels are a peppery snack. Romance novels are sweet and delicious. Eating a map can help them remember destinations. And children, when they misbehave, are forced to eat dry, musty pages from dictionaries. I love it. I love it. Whoa. First review I see is a DNF at 15%. Yikes. Can't stop me. I feel like that be TikTok. And the best part of this is no one can stop me. Or however it goes. I referenced it in my most recent vlog too, the road trip, The Book Eaters. I'm putting it on my wish list now because I didn't read the whole thing. I just saw like eats books and retains information. I was like, hell yeah. The next book I'm gonna talk about is Light Lark, but this one comes out on August 23rd and it's a YA fantasy, and I heard about, oh, by Alex Astor. So I heard about this book from Isabella. She's actually the one who gave me Carrie Soto and Book of Night and a bunch of other arcs that she got because she worked at a bookstore. Yeah, she said I would like this one and I just trusted her word on it. Yeah, so the main character is cursed to kill anyone they fall in love with. And like, I think that's what got me when she was telling me about this book. Yeah, we love a good curse. Especially when it involves love. Every 100 years, the island of Lightlark appears to host a centennial, a deadly game that only the rules of 6 realms are invited to play. The invitation is a summons, a call to embrace victory and ruin, baubles and blood. Centennial offers the 6 rulers one final chance to break the curses that have plagued their realms for centuries. Each ruler has something to hide. Each realm's curse is uniquely wicked. To destroy the curses, one ruler must die. I like that cover too. It's deceiving. It looks like it's gonna be a Beauty and the Beast retelling or something, because there are a lot of books that look like that right now in the YA genre. Okay, the next one also comes out on Tuesday. Also very stoked about this because I don't hear many people talk about this author. Bryce Moore wrote The Perfect Place to Die, and even though that took place in Chicago, I really enjoyed that book. It's like a YA horror mystery thriller, and I don't remember anything about it besides that it took place in Chicago and I still loved it, and it was a really, really quick read. I read it in like a day or two. But his newest book is called Don't Go to Sleep. It's another one that's like historical historical fiction. That's what happened to, I think it was, the first one was like, it took place in the Chicago World Fair situation with like that serial killer story. But this one, a 17-year-old girl goes up against the notorious Axeman murderer in 1918. So this is set in New Orleans, which I love. There's a madman loose on the neighborhood. There's a mysterious illness that takes hold of the city, and no one can stop this cold-blooded murderer. Gianna enlists the help of her friend Enzo to investigate, and as they study the crimes, they see a common link between the victims, and Gianna can't help but wonder if it's the same man who attacked her family years before. I love a good, like, is it the same guy or is it just a copycat serial killer? I know I'm gonna love this one. All right, the next book is The Undead Truth of Us. Forgot the author's name. Brittany S. Lewis. This cover grasped, caught my attention literally since, again, like the beginning of the year, maybe even the end of last year, because Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh is in the background of this, plus there are sunflowers. This cover is just stunning, and yeah, Starry Night is my favorite painting of all time. This, I didn't even know that it involved zombies. I should have known from the undead part of the title, you know? It's about this teenage zombie, I guess, and I heard the writing is just really good, and it involves a lot of like art because she's also obsessed with Starry Night, and I am here for this one. This one comes out on August 9th. Ooh, pretty soon. I thought it was the end of the month. Okay. The next one is a graphic novel that I just heard about today, I believe. Oh no, I've heard about this before. I think I've seen the art cover. I haven't seen the final cover, and I love the final cover. So it's called Over My Dead Body by Sweeney Boo. It says fans of Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and I was like, okay, adding to the list. I haven't finished that show, but I just need those vibes in a book again, and I just know this art style is gonna be everything I ever wanted in a graphic novel. So this one comes out on the 30th. The veil between the world of the dead and the living is at its thinnest. One day, everything was exactly as it was supposed to be, and the next, the closest thing Abby ever had to a sister, Noreen, was just gone. Another missing girl story. Love to see it. I just feel like it'd be an enjoyable little graphic novel. Same with the next one called Neverlanders, and that one comes out on August 30th as well. This one I actually have a NetGalley arc for. Thank you to Penguin Teen for sending it to me. But this is a Peter Pan retelling essentially, and it's about a bunch of like teen runaways who like don't fit in. Yeah, that's it. It's a Peter Pan retelling in graphic novel form. So again, here for it. Next one is called Love in the Time of Serial Killers, and this one comes out on August 16th. I heard about this book first from Cami actually, like last year. So it's by Alicia Thompson. The cover gives Jennifer's Body, Megan Fox vibes. So it turns out that reading nothing but true crime isn't exactly conducive to modern dating, and one woman is going to have to learn how to give love a chance when she's used to suspecting the worst. PhD candidate Phoebe Walsh has always been obsessed with true crime. She's even analyzing the genre in her dissertation if she can manage to finish writing it. It's hard to find the time while she spends the summer in Florida, cleaning out her childhood home, dealing with her obnoxiously good-natured young brother, and grappling with the complicated feelings of mourning a father she hasn't had a relation. Okay, so it's a messy character, and then her neighbor is a serial killer named Sam. They fall in love. So excited for that one. It seems like I said, it seems messy. I love this cover, love books about serial killers, and now there's a romance in it. I feel like I'm gonna love this. I think I said love like 9 times in that sentence. Okay, the next one I also just heard about today. It's called The Wild Hunt, and this one comes out on Tuesday as well. Don't remember the author's name. Emma Seckel. So this is, I believe this one's the historical fiction one. It's set on an island in Scotland, I think, and anything set in Scotland I've been loving. Madam by Phoebe Wynne, Rock, Paper, Scissors by Alice Heaney. Love a good book in Scotland. This one follows a bunch of characters that have their own unique traumas that relate to World War II. This looks like it's gonna have a bunch of characters with distinct personalities, which I love. It seems like the world building is going to be really good and the writing in general. So the next one is a short story collection called Hell Hath No Sorrow Like a Woman Haunted, and this one comes out on August 7th. So it's by R.J. Joseph, and it's basically a bunch of short horror stories revolving around Black women and their hardships in life, and it talks about like womanhood and motherhood, like their roles in society. But some of these women are victims, some of them are monsters, and then it says, and often a little bit of both. I don't know, that was intriguing to me, and you know, BIPOC authors in the horror genre, love to see it. And then the very last book I want to talk about is called Stay Awake. It's by Megan Golden, which I have not read. Yes, I have. Megan Golden's the one that wrote The Night Swim. I have read The Night Swim. I gave it, I think, 3 stars. But this one stuck out to me because although it starts off like a normal thriller where it opens with the character waking up and not knowing what the hell happened, her hands are covered in blood, can't find her phone. Her hands also have a bunch of black ink all over them that spells out the word stay away, which is creepy. But then also she tries to go home and someone else is living in her apartment. So then she's like stuck outside with these bloody inky hands, no phone, and no recollection of what the fuck just happened. Oh, and there was a bloody knife in her pocket. So that's intriguing. This one comes out on August 9th. That's that on that. Those are all the books I'm excited for in August. Obviously not gonna read all of them in August, but let me know if like which ones you're most excited for in the comments down below. And if you made it to the end of this video, okay, let's put the daisy emoji in the comments down below because of Daisy Darker. There's a daisy emoji, right? Whatever, any flower in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Hope y'all had a great day. Stay safe and stay positive always, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye!